Hello everyone, it's OG from OG Scale Model. It's been a while since I put a video on here. I think last time I was talking to you I was working on this 55 Camio by AMT 125th scale pickup truck. Built a lot of these trucks over the years. I really do like this kit and everything. The only complaint I got is the windows. I always have issues with the windows. But anyway, overall it's a good kit. I wanted to go ahead and show you what I finished and how I built it and everything else. And I'll be talking to you a little bit about some of the stuff I built and for it and this and that, and all the paints and everything else I've used to finish the model. So here we go. Alright, there she is, guys. I called the truck Hellfire 55. As you can see, it's a 55 Cameo pickup truck. This is 3D printed smoke, guys, that me and my wife's been 3D printing a little bit. She can make these for all different scales and models, right down to Hot Wheels 1/64 scale. It's pretty cool. Makes it look like it's doing a burnout. So that's that. Alright guys, here's the truck. I named the truck Hellfire. It turned out pretty nice. Let's start off with the chassis. Alright, let's start off with the body. The body I took and sanded the cab with 1000 grit to knock all the rough edges and everything off of it. The bed sides I radiused the rear wheel wells, side panels and everything, sanded them. Started out with 80, 320, then 400, then went up to 1000. Fully radiused. The body is painted. It's lacquer, Testors lacquer, and the base coat I used the Diamond Dust Testors Extreme lacquer on it, which is a silver with a lot of gold metallic in it. And then I used for the top coat, it's blazing black top coat. That's it pretty much for the body. Onto the chassis. The chassis I painted Tamiya TS14 black. The suspension I scratch built the coilovers in the rear and painted them. Used Testors paints, Testors flat steel and Testors red, gloss red for them for the spring color. I drilled holes in the front axle. I don't know if you can see it, to make it look lighter, to make the front axle lighter, so do wheelies and stuff like that. The engine is the factory small block Chevy engine that come with it in the kit. I imagine it's probably like a 265 or something like that, but small block Chevy. I don't know. We'll say it's a 350. How about that? And I added a blower to it. Painted it all up. I did plumb it, add linkages to it. It's got a aftermarket blower pulley set on it. I don't know who it's made by. It's not through what I usually use, or what I didn't make it. I found it on another model engine and I liked it, so I kind of stole it from there. I put street rod headers on it that come over the frame rail and down with mufflers. Turned out pretty nice. Really nice. Like I said, everything's, let me kind of zoom in here so you can see a little better. Whoa, that's really close there, guys. Hold on a second, let me pull it back. That's crazy. There's the linkages, the wires. The blower belt is Tamiya tape. I think it's 2 millimeter wide tape. I just stretched out like 4 inches and took a black permanent marker and painted it, and then I wrapped it around the blower. It turned out pretty nice. The radiator hoses are solder. They're bent. I bent them. It does have one of my 3M or 3D printed electric fans on it, on the radiator. I sell those on eBay. Sorry guys, I saw a hair on it and I didn't really care for that. Also, on the interior, I built a piston shifter handle for it. Turned out pretty nice. I did do a little bit of detail on the interior. Okay, let me zoom back out, guys. There we go. The decals on this is STS decals. These decals went on really nice. They laid down nice. I didn't have to use no decal set on them or anything like that. If you know Terry and Patrice from STS Decals, they're really nice people. They can make you anything you want, pretty much. All you gotta do is just talk to them and get the measurements and send to them, and they'll take care of you. The wheels come in the kit. They look like Krager mags. The rear slicks are 3D resin printed slicks. They are painted with Vallejo black. The engine's painted with Duplicolor Chevy orange paint. Let's see here. Let me turn the page. I wrote all this stuff down, guys, because I'll be honest with you, my mind's 100 mile an hour anymore. Street rod headers with mufflers. That came from the street rod kit that I built not too long ago. I didn't have no fender well headers at the time printed off, but wouldn't you know it, as soon as I finished up the engine and mounted it in the chassis, me and my wife was talking and stuff, and she's like, hey, I can print off some, and I was like, it's a little bit too late now, but she went ahead and printed off some. I'll show them to you here in a little bit, here in a few. And like I said, I built the scratch built shifting knob piston. I put a moon tank on this. It gives it a gasser feel. Okay, overall I think it turned out really nice. like I said, there's the view from the back. I haven't put a plate on it yet. I haven't decided what plate I want to put on it. It'll be an Ohio plate. And let's see here. I'm trying to work with my hands here, guys. And there's the front of it. I kind of left the hood off. I do have the hood. I'm going to go ahead and paint it later on. And I don't know if I'll leave the hood on it or leave the hood off yet. I don't know. But other than that, guys, that's the 55 Hellfire Camio gasser that I built. I think it turned out pretty nice. I did a good job on it and everything. Tried to anyway. And like I said, I built all the linkages for it and the spring for the throttle return. I built the distributor. Like I said, I did radius the rear bedside so I can put the slicks up underneath it to give it the gasser feel. As I was saying before about the windows on this model go in from the outside, and AMT over the years their glass and stuff, I've tried all different things. I've tried cutting them with the nips. I've scored them with the hobby knife and tried being easy with them and things, and they always seem to leave little splinters on the edges or something like that, and there's really no way to get around it. I just try my best to sand it, the best I can, and then I use clear glue naturally, canopy glue or Mod Podge or Arlene's jewelry diamond glue, whatever. And I've even used the it's called bonding, plastic bonding for windows before. It's just you just got to work with them. They're finicky, and but overall, I think the model turned out pretty decent. It looks really pretty. It really does. As you can see my TV in it, which is above it. You can see my hand in the side of it, so it's all glossy. I really do like the lacquer Testors extreme lacquer paints. They go down good. Just do it in dustings at first for like the first couple coats, and then you can do a real nice even flow coat, and that way you don't get no runs or nothing like that, because metal flake paint or metallic paint, anything with metallic in it or flake, it's really easy to run. So you got to take care of it. I've learned that over the years from painting real cars right down to model cars, so it's real easy to happen. But I was going to talk to you about the fender well headers. These are the headers that my wife has been printing off. They're really nice fender well headers. So far I've been matching them up to different engines. They will fit on AMT small block Chevys, and they do fit on the AMT 409 Impala engine. I've been testing them out and things, and just to give you a little example, that's pretty much it. And they're made, I told her I wanted plenty down here because I like to cut the flanges off and just leave them open. No flange on them or nothing, just open. But yeah, they come out really nice, and they come out really far, and they're long too, so they'll go down beside the frames real nice. on the cars. She's been printing those, and she's been printing these. It says they're 1/24th, 1/25th scale headers. This was a file she bought. I don't like the way they fit on the like 409. Here, I'll show you. See that? That to me, that's not right. So you can make them work, but no. But they are a nice set of headers and things. But uh, she's printed them in 1/24 scale, same size. 1/25th scale, same size. I don't know if it's just a bad file that we purchased or what, but yeah. So I told her to find out different files and things, download them, and she lucked out and found this one, and I really do like it. She made some black ones, she made red ones, she can make them in any color, and it's about the right size for the 1/25th scale. And you know, but yeah, I was thinking about putting a blown 409 in this truck, and then like I said, I just said, we'll just stick a small block in it for right now, and it'll be good. So that's what happened. But overall, model turned out nice. I'm happy with it. I'll be taking it to a model show soon. Hopefully either next month or sometime in July or August, I'll be able to get to a few model shows. I'm kind of busy this coming month and stuff with my son. He's racing and things, and got a lot of things to figure out and whatnot. But yeah, guys, and that's how she looks, man. I'm really happy with it. And like I said, to add a little more fun to it, I just throwed some smoke in there, and it looks like it's doing a burnout, and that's alright with me. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get off here. You guys take care of yourselves and everything, and stay blessed. On to the next.